Ready? This is Temp Tats magazine here at RS Go Blue tonight. It is August 27th, 2023, and we are here live before their set at White Oak Music Hall. So guys, this show is kind of a big deal. How does it feel to be playing at a big fancy venue for the first time?
So who wants to go first?
So this is my third time playing here?
Yeah, Mark's played here before. This is wild to me. This is actually like has air conditioning and it's like awesome. It's like pretty cool.
Sorry DIY people.
Yeah, no hate to DIY, I love it, but AC is nice.
For me, it's very surreal because we've really only been playing shows for like a year, less than a year. And the first time that I ever came to White Oak was to see Donovan Malero from Hail the Sun, and so it's just kind of weird that I'm playing in the same stage. So it's just kind of like, wow, making moves, you know.
So I'd like to introduce you guys for those who aren't familiar with you already. Could I go around and get everybody's name and your favorite band of all time and your role in the band?
My name is Max. My favorite band of all time is probably a band called Whir. I like shoegaze music a lot. Like, a lot of their stuff is really heavy and cool. So I like them. I play guitar in the band. So, like, I don't know, I try to envision myself that I'm playing, like, a Whir show, like, every time we play. So it's like I'm just fantasizing. They're my favorite band. Like, they're on repeat every day, like, all day, every day.
That's what's up. What's up? My name is Julian. My favorite band of all time is Hail the Sun. I'm kind of in the realm of like post-hardcore and math rock, that kind of deal and whatnot. And I'm the vocalist and drummer for Aries Go Blink Tonight.
Hey, I'm Heath. I'm the bassist of Ours Go Blink Tonight, and my favorite band is Origami Angel.
Let's go.
My name is Mark. I play guitar. I love Steely Dan.
Actually does.
So I want to go back to the very beginning of RS Go Blue tonight. How did you guys meet, and what was your first gig like?
So,
Okay.
Julian.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You do it.
So, it all goes back to my middle school days. I found Dance Gavin Dance on Spotify, and I was like, man, where has this been my whole life? And so I kind of went down the rabbit hole of like the whole swancore scene, and then I was kind of thinking about like the music that I got into, and the first band that I really like fell in love with at a very young age is probably like Deftones because of my dad. And so there's a song called Kim Dracula, and in the very first verse it says "Our Eyes Go Blink Tonight," and so I kind of figured it would be like a cool tribute to my roots. I feel like it kind of has like a double meaning if you think about it. And the way that it really got started is I had the name in my back pocket for a couple years. And I met Heath during my freshman year of high school, and we got together once and jammed.
Only real ones know what beans is, okay? Only
Shout
real ones.
out to fucking Beans.
That's
man.
a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. My junior year that I actually met Max in my AV class, and so
Julian was annoying.
yeah, I found out that he played guitar, and I saw like he was playing some Midwest emo riffs, and I was like, holy shit, this guy is fucking good. And so
Peer pressure.
Yeah, and he basically like wouldn't stop bothering me that whole entire like first couple of months of school. And then I think spring break is when we like met up, right? Because I had no clue who Heath was. I only knew Julian, and we met up because we were only a 3-piece, and then we met up and like wrote some songs for the talent show, right? Like
Yeah.
we played in our school's talent show. We like played a 4-minute set. We played like 2 songs. It was
and we
pretty
got first
fun.
place.
Yeah, we won it, which was awesome. But yeah, and then like we just started playing shows. I think I got a show in October at the skate park at North Houston Skate Park because I've been skating for like 13 years and I like grew up at that park.
Shout out to Susie. from
Yeah,
North Houston
Susie.
Skate Park.
Yeah, I've known Susie for a long time, and she knew we were in a band, and we were like still trying to play shows and like book shows. It was just hard because we had like nothing. So I hit her up and I was like, hey, can we do like a show at the skate park? Like it'll be fun. And yeah, they were down, and it, like the turnout was crazy. It was like a pretty insane night. Like we have the set like on our YouTube. Like my brother filmed it, and
He was there.
yeah, Mark was at our first show. Mark didn't join the band until what, like?
All right, let me start.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Last year I was trying to start a band with a friend, and then he showed me who Julian was, and then he told me about the band. And at the time, they just had like, they'd put the phone on the floor, so it would just be like a black screen,
Yeah.
and it would be all their audio and stuff. And then October 9th of 2022 on a Sunday, I show up to their show, and I thought they were cool and all, and I was like, all right, like that's what's up. And then I never went to a show after that. And then they released their EP, and it came out a day early on YouTube. And I was sitting in my aquatic science class. It's like, whoa, this is cool. March 11th, I went there and I was talking to them. I fell down in the pit, and then Julian picked me up, and I said his name, and it scared him.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because when we released the album, we did another show at the skate park, just because like the album was called like Year of Us, so like we wanted to do like a thing like at the skate park, like where our first show like was. It's like a 1 year kind of thing for the band. And Mark was at that band too, and that was like maybe like maybe a month or two after. That's when like we invited you over to jam.
It was like a week and a half after that. He invited me to Houston baseball, and like a few days after that.
Oh yeah, Houston baseball is a project that y'all don't know anything about yet.
Yeah, like that's not even like a thing yet. But yeah, he pulled up and he was like super cool, and like he seemed nervous, which I thought was funny.
He knew the set better than we did.
Yeah, he came in and he knew every song like to a T, and we were like, oh, this guy's good.
Do you guys have a favorite venue or space to play shows around Houston?
Okay, so.
Here we go.
My favorite one is Bohemia's because there's a cat and coffee, and that's all that matters to me. Dude!
Best cat.
I like playing at the Compound.
Compound is pretty cool. What about you, Mark?
Big.
I remember going into Super Happy Funland not like feeling too hyped. I thought I was just gonna like not have a good night. Dude, that was like probably one of the best shows. I just remember like that feeling of being just like absolutely like soaked was
yeah dude, it was so hot in there. That was like
you get high on the black.
Yeah,
holes.
literally like I was thinking about it and I was like, this isn't even real. Like there's no way this is like so weird.
That whole venue is a fever dream.
Yeah,
It's
is
the den.
honestly. It's scary.
Oh, that is the lava lounge.
No, yeah, I knew it was scary, but like I didn't know it was like that. And like then we got on stage and like I looked out and I was like, oh my god, this is insane.
You guys can pick one band to open for on tour, regardless of if they're together or broken up. Who do you pick?
You go first.
Fucking Tyler fight. Are you kidding me?
No, I don't even. I was gonna say the same thing as him.
Okay, so both of you are title fight. What about you, Max?
Like even if they're broken up.
Or
Honestly, Michael Jackson, dude. That'd be pretty sick to open for Michael Jackson and just have like millions of people like forced to sit there and watch all of our songs. That'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be funny as fuck.
I think we know Julius.
Yeah, I want to open for Hell of the Sun. They're my favorite band of all time. Donovan is actually the person who got me into singing and playing drums, so yeah, Hell of the Sun.
Y'all use 3 words to describe our Eyes Go Blank Tonight to someone who's never heard you guys before.
Emo screamo shenanigans. There we go.
Yeah, that's good. It's super fun.
Hold on.
What are they doing? They always do.
C major 7.
C major 7.
C major 7.
Oh, that's good actually. Yeah.
Because all of our songs.
Because all of our songs are major chords, basically.
Every show, do you guys order the set list in a specific way, or do you change it up every time?
It ends up being like the same order, like half the time. It's mostly like the tunings of the songs, so we can make it easy and like not just have people sit there listening to the tuning songs.
Because we like made the mistake before of like having songs in a bunch of different tunings. And it's my fault because that's what I do. And like it was just, I don't know, I was sick and tired of just having everybody wait to tune.
There's a lot of shit that we're sitting on that just needs to come out.
Yeah.
Some of it is still in the oven, don't get me wrong, but I think we probably maybe have like a full length and an EP's worth of songs.
Yeah, we have a lot of songs around. We just gotta like, that's kind of why we're taking like a little break, is to just like get all of them fleshed out, you know? So like
get good at our instruments.
Yeah, and get good, because we all kind of suck still, but that's just how it is.
On the set list, is there a specific song that you really look forward to playing, or a favorite that you have?
Ooh. Walnut Square.
Yeah.
I wrote this song called Walnut Square after grinding Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, I just like, I don't know, I was probably really inspired by Dance Gavin Dance's Happiness, like the album cover. So I just imagined like a bunch of animals in like a town square or some shit. And so yeah, just Walnut Square. And then some C major 7 chords later and bam. It's also probably like one of our most technical songs, so you know I'm always a fan of that shit.
Yeah, that song is hard for me to play, really, because I like that song. I like playing a song, it's an old song we haven't played in a while. It's called Church Boys Never Learn. It's like a song that we wrote as like a sequel to a song that we were playing tonight called Southern Boys Make Do.
My favorite is definitely Science Class Deathmatch, which we're not playing tonight, but we play it quite often. It just has this like one section with the dance beat, and I'm just like move my hips all the time.
He likes to get a little sassy.
I like to hit a little bit.
Sassy.
Gets a little sassy.
What about you, Mark?
I think for me too, it's probably either Monsters or the Walnut Square, because it was like, I think specifically more Walnut Square, because there was more like it wasn't released or anything. It's not on anything, and I wanted to show them like how much I was like paying attention to like everything that they were doing. So I like meticulously like learned all the lead parts in it, and then they showed up. They're like, "Oh, you can just play this," and I was like, "Oh, hold on."
Yeah, I was really fucking impressed whenever Mark learned that shit, because nobody knew that, and just like the fact that he came, I didn't even have to tell him to learn it. Like I just kind of expected him to learn the rhythm part, and he like did his homework. For real. He got an A+.
I know that you guys are taking a little break from playing shows. I was wondering what's the future for ours but not tonight looking like? Are you guys planning on releasing some new stuff soon?
Yeah, we are sitting on a lot of unreleased material. At this point, it's a matter of getting into the studio and either like
Getting our
DIYing
schedules
it.
in line.
Yeah, getting our schedules in line, DIYing it, or getting a producer. There are some songs that we're gonna get a producer for, and then there are some songs that we're gonna DIY it, get that whole Scrams thing going. And then it's a matter of just like writing a few new songs.
In a zombie apocalypse situation, which one of you guys is living the longest and who's going first?
Mark. Mark has played all of the Call of Duty Zombies maps, and he's probably gotten all the Easter
Mark is
eggs. Bro's good.
experienced. Me and Julian would probably die first.
Yeah, let's be real.
We're the weakest of the bunch.
Mark literally climbs buildings at night.
No, I'd probably die. I'd die first for sure. Mark would die last. Y'all are in the middle. I don't know.
We die together.
We die together, holding hands and everything.
I see that happening. What's the first instrument you ever learned and how old were you?
Alright, who wants to go first?
Voice, I did choir for a while, so I guess that was the first thing I kind of learned.
I started playing guitar when I was like 13. Yeah, I just stuck with guitar. It's basically all I know.
I started playing guitar when I was in 5th grade, so like 9 years old. I learned guitar.
I started learning drums when I was like maybe 3 or 4 years old. I come from a family of musicians, and they were just all like, "Hey, you want to play drums?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'd love to play drums." And eventually, like I learned guitar, a little bit of bass, and then I learned how to scream. Shout out to YouTube for teaching me how to scream. And then yeah, I've just recently started, I guess, doing like real singing over our music.
Cool. You guys can only listen to one album for the rest of your life. What album do you pick?
Ooh, that's tough.
Can we split 2 albums in half and then just like
No.
Frankenstein them together?
Oh yeah, Somewhere City by Origami Angel. It's like my favorite thing of all time.
I got like 3 I'm sitting on. House is the Holy, Led Zeppelin. Physical Graffiti, Led Zeppelin, and Asia, Steely Dan.
Jesus.
I got it.
Alright.
Got it.
It's locked in. There's a band called Blue Tile Lounge. They're like a really slow band, like insanely slow. They have 12-minute songs, like just like slow, like kind of like slowcore type stuff, like real like low fidelity, like guitar and everything. They have an album called Lowercase. I would listen to that the rest of my life, for sure.
If I could only choose one, and this was a very hard decision, I might choose New Age Filth by Hell the Sun.
So what is on you guys' current rotation right now? What are you listening to?
Who wants to go first?
I'm listening to a lot of Caliuchis,
Fuck yeah.
because she's awesome.
We fuck with Caliuchis here.
Yeah, and she has a great voice, and I love her music.
I recently got into Seosin, actually. The Translating the Name EP was way ahead of its time, and I think it's what I'm going to model my personality after for a while.
Oh, good.
Yeah, definitely. I've been like also jamming Sausin. Also, a band called Dream Sequence just released a song, and I've had that shit on repeat.
We fuck with Dream Sequence.
We definitely fuck with Dream Sequence. We like
I was getting really into Versus Self lately, and then I was trying to get into Moby and 21 Savage.
Sick, dude, nice.
That's
That's a good rotation. Sick.
So guys, we're gonna transition a little bit to, we're gonna play Most Likely To. So I'm gonna give you guys a prompt, and y'all say which band member is most likely to do this or that.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Just
Here we
point.
go.
Don't consult, just point.
Here we go.
Yeah, say it as fast as you can.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Most likely to run away with the circus.
Mark.
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 Yeah. No. Yeah. Definitely.
Look at him.
Most likely to be killed first in the horror movie.
Julian.
Julian.
Okay. Okay.
Most likely to start a riot.
Heath.
Also
Yeah,
Mark.
me. Oh no, I think it's
Actually,
me.
Mark.
Wait, really?
Mark.
All right.
I think actually Heath or Mark.
Together?
Yeah,
It's
they
just us
started
two. We're just
together.
fighting.
To star in their own reality TV show.
Me.
Yeah, Max. Max is a very
My
interesting
life
person.
is a
actually.
movie, man.
Dude, Viva La Max, bro.
Yeah, Viva La Max.
To join a cult.
Ooh,
Oh,
Mark.
me.
Cult of Max.
Oh, him?
Oh,
What?
no, Heath.
I would
Heath
say
is
either
right.
or Julian
I'm-
or Heath.
I'm already in a cult.
Oh,
no.
And to fake their death and move to Hawaii.
Max.
I
No,
wouldn't do
and that would be a Mark thing.
That
Mark
would be a
fucking
Mark.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mark just does some weird stuff sometimes, and I'm like, yeah.
It's not
About
weird.
right.
It's just like
He's the mystery man.
It's
This
like-
all came from one isolated event.
It's
They
just-
think that I'm so like
it's
weird.
just crazy. It's not anything weird. It's just like fucking almost like life-threatening.
Yeah.
I got in trouble by a cop for trespassing, and then like ever since then they're just like, dude, Mark's like this bad dude.
Dude, you
Like,
remember-
he gets into trouble.
Dude, fucking every time you tell us about one of your friends, it's like they're fucking running away from the government or some shit.
Punk as fuck.
Okay, and last question. Is there any shout outs you want to give or a message that you want to give to the Houston music scene or your fans?
I have quite a few people that I'd like to thank because a lot of people have really helped us out ever since I started this group. Just first off, shout out to these guys for sticking with me. This project wouldn't be what it is without all the different influences. And so for that reason, I think we are, I don't know, not one of a kind, but, you know, unique. Shout out to No Sleep Fest, Pablo Solis, we love you for putting us on the show. Shout out to...
Speak of the devil.
Shout out to all the venues across Houston, so like White Swan, which we were supposed to play but we didn't get to unfortunately, Bohemios, The End and the Compound,
The
Temple.
Temple put us on,
Temple.
yeah.
That was like the first
Legit, like gig
like,
that
venue
wasn't.
that we had.
And we already covered this, but shout out to Susie from North Houston Skate Park. We really got our start there.
Geometric Skate Shop, shout out. We played for their 5-year party, like, and that was the craziest thing I've ever been a part of.
My first show.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was Mark's
yeah.
first show. Shout out Geometric.
I guess shout out to my family for being a bunch of cool musicians because they really got me where I am today. Shout out to the people who you know, like give a shit about us, and just a big thank you to anybody who comes to our shows at all. Even if you have to drive 30 minutes across town, like that's more than we could ever ask for. And yeah, we're eternally grateful for everything. Just stay safe out there and be good people, y'all.
This is Temp Tats Magazine here with Ours Go Blink Tonight. You can catch them in issue 5 of Temp Tats coming September 2023.
Wow, that was so good, guys.
Is that okay?
Yo, Sue.
Oh,
There's
hey.
Pablo.
It's Pablo. Oh
can
god.
we get a Pablo cameo
Shout out to
video?
Pablo.
I'm so scared right now, guys. He's been trying to kill me.
I know, dude.
Yeah, we know. He's been trying to kill us too.
Don't call Pablo.
He showed up to my house with a machete one time.
Jesus.
Yeah, I found him in my backyard, just
That's
like
some House of J shit right
munching
there.
on my dogs and shit.
Gang, bro, like, for real.
Oh shit!
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Oh wait, I actually have one too.
Damn.
Oh, wait,
Pablo,
say,
don't
what the
fuck with
fuck?
us.
Should we do a knife cameo, guys?
Dude, I have like a
Knife
tiny
cameo.
bucket
Dude,
knife.
knives
I don't
are
even
cool.
have like a.
Bro, I got this knife.
Damn.
This is the Volvo knife.
Damn. Oh my god. We're all. Okay, we can defend ourselves against Pablo.
Yeah, dude, you ain't got shit on me.